Hello, everyone.
Yo.
So after that hilarious introduction, I hate to inform you that I am here as a nutritionist. It's like I just told you I'm here from the IRS. But believe me, I understand. I'm here to issue an apology. You see, my profession has messed up bad. Nutritionists started off humble about 100 years ago, just trying to keep everyone fed during World War I. But about 60 years ago, we got cocky and decided we should start telling people how to eat. And that's where it all went downhill. You see, the rise of nutrition over the last 60 years has exactly paralleled an astronomical rise in the very chronic illnesses influenced by nutrition, from diabetes, heart disease, cancer, to Alzheimer's and depression. And while banging on the roof about what not to eat, we've seen an explosion of body dysmorphia and disordered eating. Now, correlation does not mean causation, but I think it's pretty clear we're doing something very wrong if the rise of nutrition has done nothing to thwart these trends. So, I'm sorry. Now, where did we go wrong? First, we focused on what not to eat. See, psychology now tells us our brains are pretty bad at interpreting negative words. It's like, don't look over there. Did you feel the urge to look? Using the negative as a frame of reference is a recipe for disaster. But the other thing negative framing does is give a free pass to the food industry, which is eager to cut corners and deceive your taste buds. Fat-free foods, jammed with sugar and salt. Sugar-free foods, packed with questionable additives. Knowing that a food is free from or low in X says nothing about whether what it does contain is worth putting in your body. The other place we went wrong is believing that science always knows better than nature.
Yep.
Now, I'm no anti-scientific renegade. I have a master's of science in nutrition, and you're more likely to find me on a Friday night poring over research on PubMed than pouring myself a beer. But the fact is, for tens of thousands of years, humans haven't needed science to know how to eat to keep ourselves healthy. We have lost touch, some of us forcibly so, with our ancestral healing traditions, which knew deeply how food is medicine. Over millennia, humans have intimately co-evolved with our food. Research is just now showing that all of us have genetic variations which change the way our bodies process nutrients, variations which seem to account for the relative scarcity or overabundance of those nutrients in our ancestral diets. The diversity of our heritages expands these differences. We have also lost touch with our bodies, in no small part as another consequence of negative framing. We've focused so much on removing dis-ease that we've forgotten that health is a felt vitality. Pay attention to your body when you make different choices about food, especially for the day or two after. Our bodies will often tell us all we need to know about how to eat if we'll only listen. And let's focus on what to eat rather than what to avoid. I like to call this positive dieting. Here's a couple of my favorite strategies. Maybe it's familiar. 1, eat the rainbow. See if you can eat the whole rainbow of whole plant foods. Red, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, and black, even white and brown. Color literally tells us, it's the language of plants. It literally tells us the kinds of nutrients a food contains. How many of those colors do you typically have on your plate in one day? Try keeping track of your colors for a few days and seek out the ones you're missing. There's no counting calories or portion sizes here, just get a reasonable amount on your plate. Another challenge I love is how many whole plant foods can you eat in a week? By whole plants, I mean as you'd find them on a farm or modified in the way somebody's great-grandmother could have by hand. Not just fruits and veggies, but grains, beans, nuts, seeds, herbs, spices, teas. Do you think you can get to 30, 40, 50, 100? I'm telling you, it's amazingly fun. Soon enough, there's little room for what isn't nourishing, because whole foods don't lie. Whole foods fill you up when you've had enough, and the energy they provide is sustainable. When we eat plants, we are in direct conversation with the earth. The problem with processed foods is that they cross the wires. So, to find our vitality, we can connect with our healing traditions, our bodies, plant foods, and also with the earth. Healthy soil is healthy food, is healthy people, from Mother Earth's body to ours. Extractive farming methods and subsidized monocultures of corn and soy are depleting nutrients from our soil and from ourselves. But let's support farming that diversifies crops and enriches the soil, and it will support us back. So I hope that this has given you some inspiration or encouragement this evening. My ultimate hope is to be out of a job among a profoundly healthy community. But the fact is, we live in a world full of barriers to vibrant health, and reconnecting with a sometimes long-lost vitality can take some help. And so that's why I do the work that I do as a healer, using nutrition, herbs, and functional medicine to help my clients integrate their health stories and navigate the road to wellness. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for listening.